Are you living life in neutral? Do you feel like you're treading water? Is what you are doing right now not making you happy? Hey, life is short and it's time for you to find your freedom. Now what? Welcome to Goose Pond Hideout with Rob. Change is hard because change in your life is an unknown. Staying the same is safe. As they say frequently, folks will remain the same until the pain of staying the same exceeds the pain of changing. And I mean, if you think about that, what that kind of means is when you've finally changed something in your life, you changed your job, you got rid of your old clunker car, got a new car, you moved, whatever it is, and you always say to yourself, man, why did I wait so long to do that? I wished I'd have done that, a month ago or whatever. And it's because we're comfortable staying the same. We kind of like doing what we know, and then doing something different is hard. And then there's all the pressure of changing too. And an example of that would be something like excuse me, is ragweed's getting pretty good here, is like suppose you're a smoker and you decide you want to quit smoking, but you're at work, and when you go out on break, 8 people are sitting around the table all puffing away on cigarettes, and you're the one that's sitting there trying to not smoke. Or you decide to improve your health and you join a gym and you're going to eat better and everything, and all your friends would rather sit around in recliners drinking beer watching TV. It's pretty tough when life is like that, and it's just more comfortable to just get up every day and just stay the same and just keep doing the same thing over and over that you've been doing, even though you're living in neutral and you're treading water and you're not happy about it, because there's no, you're not making the choice. There's no freedom in that. You're just, spinning your wheels in that hamster wheel, right? So life is short, and you've decided that it's time to, find your freedom. And it's like, how do you deal with all these circumstances that are beyond your control? And an example of that is, I mean, look at our political world today. I remember the ending scene in Thelma and Louise when they're driving their car and they go off the cliff. I feel like, and I'm not picking sides here, so no politics, but I mean, one political party is mashing on the gas pedal driving 90 miles an hour, and the other political party is lifting their foot up off the gas and they're only going 60, but we're all still, we still feel like we're headed to the cliff and we're going over the edge. And that makes life kind of tough. And like for us personally, here on our homestead is we kind of feel like this is our forever home now, that this is it. I mean, I've traveled most of the United States in my lifetime. I've actually lived in a bunch of different states, more than typical for people, and part of that's with living on the sailboat for 9 years. But I mean, I've lived in the Midwest, I've lived in New England, I've lived in Florida along the Gulf Coast. I've lived in a lot of different areas, and we purchased our homestead here. I purchased our homestead here, almost 11 years ago now, and we feel like this is our forever home. And now I'm kind of getting to the point where I feel like the old guy is like, hey, get off my lawn. I just want to get up in the morning and sit at my little table, drink my cup of coffee, watch the sun come up, pet the dogs and the cats and that, and take care of our critters, And that's just, you know, what I want to do. I just want to live a simple life. And I feel like, you know, things, circumstances beyond our control are you know, making that tough. And, you know, the political situation that we're in and the politicians, and you know, the biggie is, you know, things like inflation and that. And our homestead, I just got the bill to renew the renewal notice for our homeowners insurance. And, you know, it's going up. I've got a bug crawling in my ear or something. It's going up 38%. I mean, 38% on our homeowners insurance. And, you know, I mean, I get it to a point. The real estate around here is just insane. It's you know, more than doubled in the last few years. And of course, materials, you know, in case our house, I mean, the main reason we have the homeowners insurance is because I've got a pretty big deductible. If little things happen, you know, I'm just going to fix them. That's just the way life is. I'm just going to fix what needs to be done. But what I'm concerned about is if our house does a scene out of the Wizard of Oz, and you know, a tornado comes by and the house goes flying away, I you know, need it to be replaced. And so that's why we have, you know, the homeowners insurance, and it's going up 38%. And last year our property taxes went up 34%, and I'm sure they're going to go up again because, you know, the county did the revaluation of the homes. That's how I know the valuation's way up sky high. You know, our car insurance has just been going up and up and up every year, and it's the same thing when I call them and talk to them. It's like, well, you know, used cars are crazy expensive now, so if we had to replace your vehicle, it's you know, going to be costly. And it's just, you know, I just want to get up, drink my coffee, enjoy life on my homestead, do my chores, mow the lawn, feed the chicken, just take care of things and get off my lawn and leave me alone. And, you know, circumstances beyond my control are interfering with my freedom, right? And, you know, I can't do anything about it. I can pay the homeowner's insurance or not. I searched around trying to, you know, looked at other companies doing the online thing, and went to Geico and Progressive and all that, and you know, they're all about the same. I think they're in cahoots with each other, that you know, they're all working together, right, to keep the prices at the same level. And you know, I can't do anything about the property taxes except bitch and complain about it. You know, I mean, you can try to get them to reduce it, but what's the point of that? You know, and the same thing with the car insurance. So you know, those are things that I can adjust our food budget. We don't go out to eat. We don't go on vacation. You know, we don't, and now here I am. I feel like I'm getting all whiny on you. I guess I better quit that. That wasn't my point when I was sat down to make this video. It's about not living in neutral and finding your freedom, because hey, life is short. And don't let, that was the point that I was trying to make, is don't let circumstances that are beyond your control your life. And that's exactly what I just did. Oh boy. So anyway, that's how you find your freedom, is you know, quit living in neutral. If you want to quit smoking and everybody around you is still smoking, you just got to quit. And you know, maybe you got to find a new table to sit at, right? Find your new table. And hey, Daisy girl, I know I'm kind of silly today, aren't I? Maybe something's in my coffee. So remember, life is short. It's time for you to find your freedom. Don't let circumstances beyond your control control your life and interfere with your freedom, right? Freedom! Oh boy. Thanks for sticking with me to the end.